we are gonna play cowboy game. So I'm going to. Oh, smooth DJing. Boop. I need to like add a transition in there so that it's not as jarring. But yeah, we're playing Griff from Twitch, and we're just gonna get right back into it. Okay, I did pause that. Let's check our. Let's check in with. Interesting. Okay, let's go check in with our sidekick and see what we were doing last. Excuse me. Good gravy. You reckon we do something about him? We have like the same hair. What do you think we should do next? There's always Smee's new rail camp. Something tells me we ain't done running errands. Any other ideas? At the Lazy Dude Ranch, you go an old style military camp from Fort Aldead. So we have this, and then we have the main quest. Much obliged. How do we get a hat from? Like keep walking. I've opened all of these. Ew. Okay, that's just a bunch of random. Okay. Oh, so we need stench resist. Do we have any stench resistance? Muscle, moxie, armor. Oh, that's why it was like weird. Like it's a ghost pistol. All that's left in there now is the diary. It seems to have been written by one of the necromancer's cultists. He and several others were reanimating dead soldiers here, on the theory that the best undead army would be literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers, who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the necromancer, but the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Oh, this is like a farming experience farming. Oh, I'm angry. Okay. Weird. Sounds like soldiers marching in there, but no horses. Expect to hear a hup 2 3 4. At least maybe it's that guy's day off, or maybe he lost his voice from shouting too much. Maybe his voice got shot off in the war. Am I forgetting about anything? Obliged. Oh, that horse is weird. Smell it before you see it. A skeleton trudging toward you, covered with mud and muck and smelling like garbage juice. It must have crawled out of some horrible bog nearby, and if the skeleton smells this bad, the bog must be unimaginable. So it makes sense that even a skeleton would want to get away from there. Fight! We'll get beefy! Ooh, we are powerful. We got some bone things. Well, Let's go check in with the guy at the ranch, I think. Me walking. Who wanted the hat? Oh, Bomberman, sorry. This guy. How do I get one of the hats? I might have to look that up. Let's go to the new railroad camp. As you're heading down a dusty desert trail, you sense an extremely powerful, extremely malicious cow presence nearby. You track its source to a nearby ranch. Oh! Terrifying. I got a lucky horseshoe. Goes in my offhand. What else? Hell. Three melee attack damage, 3 spell damage, 6 pistol attack damage. Nah. We need more foraging. Portal to hell. You hear ominous mooing. That's fun. Tell me I find a needle. Yay! Burned leather working manual. Read it. Leather workery. You understand that the book itself is bound in valuable leather. You tear it apart so you can make something else from it. Alright. This bench is fully stocked with sanctified leather working tools. Blessed owls, hollowed punches, holy water soaked thread, that kind of thing. Make something out of thick leather. Whoa! A hat, pants, comp damage. Oh, 10% meat drop bonus. Yes. Nice. Oh, I can make more things. Oh. Leave the bench. Goes in my offhand. Cool. I don't want to really fight any. Well, let's try one. Let's try one. Ow. Oh! Ooh. Nice. Yeah, let's just... Oh! Yay! And then Susie will finish it off. Yay! We got a brass bull ring. Just kidding, they're super evil. Brass bull ring. Yeah, gross. We got any point? We have 74 unspent XP. Okie dokie. we'll hold off. Let's go. I forgot I named the horse after Eos. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay. Eos's ears perk up and he suddenly veers off course. You approach a weird clearing full of piles of rocks. Make your ears ring somehow. Let's dismount and investigate. Interesting. That's lots of piles of weird rocks. I'm gonna mess with them. These rocks are strange. They don't seem to weigh as much as they should, and they're sort of drawn to each other. You could probably make an interesting cairn out of them. Something powerful. Impregnable tower. I got a perk. I got a plus 10 to my maximum HP. Mystical. Perfectly balanced stack. Perfectly balanced. Something powerful. Impregnable tower. Something suave. A sassy face. Something suave. A cool zigzag. Nice. It just won't stand up straight. Me neither. Eos is a little crazy. I'm crazy. It's just you and me. You spy a patch of loco weed growing next to the trail. You hop down for a closer look. Just make sure it's not loco grass or loco flowers. Don't try to get loco. Sleeping guy. This guy stopped messing with his watch and started eating jelly beans. What you got there? Jelly beans? Can I have one? Nope. Please? Well, I never. So whistling to beat the band. Alright. Howdy, Smee. Get stuck again? Yep, got ourselves one heck of a canyon to get across. No materials for bridge building. Any ideas? There's an old mine town up north called Breadwood. They opened a lumber camp after the mines dried up. If you can fix a deal with them for the lumber we need, I can handle the engineering side of things. Okie dokie, where is it? Of course, anything you can find to build a bridge out of is fine by me, but that seems like the simplest option. I'll see what I can do. Town! A clacking, hissing sound draws your attention to a skeleton limping out of the shadows. He's wearing the dry-rotted tatters of an old army jacket and so full of bullet holes that he's more a skeleton-shaped cloud of hovering bone splinters than a skeleton. He must have what they call true grit. Intimidate him. 10 hut, soldier. Hiss. You're out of uniform, soldier. Look at the state of that jacket. And where are your pants? Drop and give me 20. He drops to the ground and starts doing push-ups. You give him a swift kick to the ribs and he explodes into scattered bone shards. I got a coccyx with a hole in it. Oh, it's a tailbone. We got a skeleton's butthole. That's fun. Oh. What's up, partner? Hey there, Susie. There's a ranch out this way run by a lady named Alexandria. Not that I got much hope of her still being alive. Aw, gee, come on, Susie, keep your chin up. Nah, I'm fine, long as we put a stop to this. What do you think we should do next? Redwood. I've heard about this place, but it weren't anything much good. Maybe we ought to get Smee lumber and be on our way. Redwood Mayo. What's good, Mr. Mayor? Howdy, Mayor. I'm Griffin Twitch, here on behalf of the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. We need to build a bridge in a hurry, and so I'm here to cut a deal with you for the lumber. Alright, I believe we can scrape together that much wood. What sort of down payment are you offering? Oh, Sort of expected you would just bill us. You want that much lumber with no payment up front? Are you serious? I can probably offer you free train rides. I do enjoy a nice train ride, but that deal would be a real problem, and I've already got 7 problems to worry about. Oh? I'll help with your problems. Oh, thank you. I'd certainly welcome any assistance you can offer. Look at the problems board. Glance at the problems board, which offers a selection of current issues, as well as a dire warning. Which problem do you want to help with? Missing bread. The baker boys cleaned our bank right out, and it's not a bit fabulous if you ask me. Fortunately, they haven't been too secretive about the location of their hideout. Can you get our bread back? I mean, the place is called Breadwood. We have to have some bread. Alright, let's go get the bread. The horse is drunk. Buttery biscuit. Is there a spittoon? Take a closer look. I'm gonna. What's it look like? Got my hand in there. Found something. It's actually a pair of boots. You're just jealous of my sweet boots. We got boots. Plus 3 maximum AP. Yeah. Gross. Really gross. It's post. Trade with it. The foraging skill! I don't have enough meat for it. I don't have a lot of meat at all. Can I sell anything? Oh. What don't I need? Got quests to earn that meat or keep checking spittoons. I don't know if the spittoons will have meat. What are you guys up to? We're playing Pharaoh. I wouldn't say we're playing. I said we did play until this cowpoke ran out of money. How does it work? Easy. You bet 50 meat, and then you name as many pharaohs as you can. Every time you name one, I give you 20 meat. Wait, what? If those are the rules, how did this guy lose all of his meat to you? He's real bad at it. Oh no, I'll give it a try. Start Tutankhamun. That's all I got. Okay, so we just lost 10 meat. It's fine. Hooray! Wash up. Nice. I like that I can get XP from kind of everything. Crouton, Le croissant. I want the foraging skill so bad. Okay, let's go to the baker boys' hideout. See, with the webcam, you see how many times I yawn during a stream. Like, for real. Oof. I don't know what it is. Just all the talking and the gaming. I don't know. Woo! Whoa, we got a lot of stuff. Nature is weird. Okay, this is it. Hey, dudes. Edible garbage. These teenagers seem dispirited and are trying to drown their sorrows with big mugs of water. Maybe they misunderstood the idiom. Hey, you boys wouldn't know about some bread that went missing, would you? Aw, nuts. I told you we'd get in trouble, Billy. Shut up, Jerry. Way to just blab everything, dude. Calm down. The mayor just wants his bread back. Hand it over and the trouble you're in will be minimal. It ain't that simple, lady. We sold that bread for meat to start up this bakery. Why? Because we wanted to make something of our lives. Everyone in Breadwood is just bums. Plus, like, everyone needs bread, right? So we figured we'd make it big. Okay, well, no problem. Will you take the mayor the bread you've made and call it even? Oh yeah, no problem, except for the fact we don't know a dang thing about making bread, turns out. All we ended up with is weird lumps. Aw, that ain't true, Billy. The last loaf we tried was almost right. Yeah, sure, that one was nearly edible, but we're practically out of ingredients. I might know someone. You two know Louise Lathrop? No, who's that? She might just be the solution to your problems. Let me head on over to where she lives and talk to her for you. Talking to Louise Lathrop. Hey, Louise? Hey, Louise? Do you know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes with room and board. I just want to get out of here. I do happen to know of a bakery that needs some help. Really? That's wonderful. Oh, jeez, I can't go like this, though. I'm filthy. No one would ever let me step foot in their kitchen looking like this. Do you have a bar of soap I can mooch off you? Listen, I hate to impose, especially since you already helped me out by telling me about this job, but if you could bring me a bar of soap, I'd really appreciate it. Where in the world am I going to get a bar of soap? Can I buy one at the store? Just ignore it. I need a bar of soap. You don't have a bar of soap. Goodbye. Okay, I think there might be one at the town. The Dave Yard. Okay, we'll check out the Dave Yard in a second. Soap. Bar of soap. 42 meat for soap. What a scam. There's a crate in the road. Got a full canteen and a lock. We're picking up the litter. There you go. Woo! 200. Okay, now we can level some stuff up. We're very strong. Where does this go? Is it a ring? It is a ring. That's so funny. Interesting. Okie dokie. So we got the bread. The baker. Dig! The grave turns out to be disappointingly treasure-free. Old wedding ring. Aww. Hey, thanks for sending Louise over. She knows a ton about baking. Yeah, we're gonna be major league bakers with her around. No problem, fellas. Let me grab enough bread to settle things with the mayor and we'll call it square. Yay! Look at all the bread and they're happy! Epic. Arg! What the heck? A ranting, flailing man has just burst out of the woods and is running straight for you. He's wearing a strange dome-shaped metal hat, which bristles with wires and odd protrusions that crackle intermittently with blue sparks. He seems upset. Frighten him off. You know, you call that crazy, I'll show you crazy. I know! I love that the bread was able to be resolved so easily. Woo! Fair. Rib. Another missed payday would have caused a riot for sure. Glad we avoided that. Alright. Missing mail. Our last batch of mail never got here. We don't know if something happened to the mailman or what. Go talk to Reginald in the bunkhouse. He used to be a mailman, so he could tell you where to start your search. Reginald! Are you Reginald? Who the focaccia are you? Names, Griffin. Twitch Mayor's got me investigating some missing mail and said you could give me a line on where to start looking. Oh, yeah, alright. I gave up being a mailman a couple years ago. I doubt they've changed the system much. All the mail headed here used to go through the away station just southwest of here. I'll mark it on your map. Thank you. Postal way station! Leo suddenly gets spooked by something off the side of the trail, and it's easy to understand why. There's a horse skeleton in the ditch, which is a thing that's probably extra spooky if you're a horse. Hop down and investigating. Approaching the horse more closely, you see the tattered remains of a pair of Pony Express saddlebags on its skeletal flanks. The starboard bag is empty, but the port one contains a skeletal human hand with a ring on it. You conclude that either the horse's rider died with his hand in the saddlebag, or someone is really sad that the skeleton hand they ordered never showed up, even though they paid extra to have it sent Pony Express. Either way, free ring. Reduces the frequency of random encounters? Nah, we love the random encounters. Says Postal Service property, no trespassing. We're trespassing! Roy Beans, House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Blank postcard. Reboot Hill. The cabinet is full of maps, but you have no idea what any of them mean. Maybe you could ask about it at the post office in Dirtwater. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Beans, 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 beans. Oh, that's so far away. Kellogg Ranch. We're gonna keep going where we're going. Howdy there, my name's Roy Bean. Howdy, Roy, I'm Griff. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these parts, I was all about two things. Dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in bounty hunting and candy selling anyone ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Oh, nothing particularly tragic. Got old is all. Hung up my pistol for good. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This old place is just a jelly bean museum now. Found this letter addressed to you. A letter? Oh. For a jelly bean museum, I sure don't see very many jelly beans. Huh. Bunch of crooks and shady characters stole them. All 3 jars! Suppose they think I'm a soft dragon now that I'm retired. Aw, shucks. We gotta help them. Well, now, I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in the way of reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of thieves went if you happen in that direction. Alright. There we go. Phew. I got a Master of Flushing perk. +3 muscle. I am so strong from all this crab walking. You hear gunshots and someone shouting nearby and decide to investigate. This instinct is basically what separates an adventurer from a sane person. You find a bandit in scorched and blackened clothes, wildly firing his pistol at the scenery. Everything he shoots bursts into flames somehow. Like we got a real character here. I ain't disagreeing. Oh, that's Susie. Just sending a little scenery to the cow lords below. How about I send you too? You'll make fine and dandy pets for my masters. No thanks. We'll fight him. Ooh. I immediately... let's heal. And punch him. Disable him for only 5 damage. Oh, I am actively on fire. Gonna beef up. And we're gonna build some cover. Rope 'em. Alright. Get him, Susie. I'll be fine. Bam! I got a smoking gun. Oops, I always click the wrong thing. Ooh. Nice. $13 to 17 damage. Hey there. Don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself right around and head back the way you came. Listen, you want to eat lead. Well, that's not very neighborly. Take a hike, neighbor. Your fella stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man, and I aim to have him back. Is that right? And just how you plan it with words? Listen, fellas. Yep, we won. Ooh. It's the missing beans. Mint, jelly beans. Loot. Loot. Bar of soap. Open it. Dynamite. Loot. Woo! We made out like a bandit. Like a jelly bean bandit. What bean? A mushroom skelly. Bye. Whoa. Ooh. Oh, I'm down. Angry. Now I'm 3 angry. I knew I should have built. Well, would the cover have helped with the spores? I don't know. I sure did. Stolen by a pass of them weird goblin fellas. Couldn't understand a word they was saying, but they were very insistent. Where'd they go? Old granddad. Well, I can't. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay. Got a perk. Glutton for punishment. You gain experience from fights even when you lose. You wake up the next morning in your bed. Susie must have carried you back here after you got knocked out. You're a little sore, but no. Everything is fine. Everything is great. No, I don't want to make myself mad. Okay, where are we? We're back in Dirtwater. Oh, we can go to the post office. Howdy, Bill. What's new? Keep on trying. Okay, whatever. What's good? Hey, I need some help tracking down some missing mail. How do you mean? A mail delivery went missing on the way to Breadwood, and I'm hunting it on behalf of their mayor. The local mail station has a bunch of route maps, but I don't know which one I need. Well, that information ain't exactly secret, but I ain't supposed to give it out either. A delivery going missing is bad news, though. I suppose it's alright just this once. Wait here a sec. Thank you. Postal code sheet. Cool. Very angry lady with a nice hat. We gotta go to Old Granddad. We gotta fight. Ungolith. I'm about to punch an Ungolith. Woo! Ungolith horn, infernal soul fragment. Susie has become stronger. Yay, Susie! Look at the size of that thing. Okay. What's good, Gobby? I guess we're fighting. Susie, no! We are not strong enough. Susie, what the heck? I mean, Susie, what the heck? I thought my character was Susie. Okay, so we can't do that yet. But oh, let's check out this postal code sheet. Find the right map at the Postal Service way station. Okay, cool beans. Military cemetery. We can check it out in a bit. Trespassing. Travel towards Chuck's house. Something about this house makes you suspicious. You can't quite put your finger on it. The place looks perfectly normal after all, but you can't shake the feeling that there's something very wrong here. Maybe you're just being paranoid. Freaky, freaky trees. Locked, but it's locked to keep you out or keep something in. Whoa, it's a Plotco lock. Those things are unpickable. I'm afraid. Knock knock. Come in, it's open. It's always open. Door creaks open and you step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. Rusty chains and hooks, wicked living knives and shears, a man of indeterminate age and slightly hunched posture. Same. Posture check! Standing near a large puddle of blood on the floor. My name is Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast. Your what? Blood and breakfast. Oh, sorry, I have a lisp. Lisp? Yeah, it makes lud sound like blood. Bed and breakfast. I'm afraid. I'm gonna ask Chuck about the blood. Blood? Tomato soup. Cool. Earl grape in sleepy time. My blood bedroom. Okay. Ah, you've noticed my collection. Yeah, it's dramatic. It belonged to my father and his father before him. They were butchers. And you? I do a little bit, but not professionally. I broke with family tradition to run my little blood and breakfast. Has Mailman been by recently? Why, yes, my last guest was a mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us. I hope you mean that he just left. I like to think he'll always be here in spirit. Can I have a look at the guest room? It's in the cellar, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment. My last guest has only just checked out, and I still need to clean up the mess. What's on the menu? Homemade sausages and tomato soup. Also have a special tea blend that's a real knockout. What kind of sausages? Long pork sausages. Did you say it's long pork? They're longer than regular pork sausages. They're more filling than. This is puzzling and uncomfortable for many different reasons. You mentioned a special tea blend. Thanks. Why did we come here? Loot the bags. Whoa! Got lots of medical stuff. 20 maximum HP. I like having a lot of AP though. I think I'll be. I like having 5 AP. Pretty powerful. For trespassing. Oh, okay. So why? Let's go talk to Susie. Seems we're gonna have to do the mayor's job for him. We're gonna get that lumber for Smee. Any other ideas? As for another student. So we think Roy killed the last mailman? Not sure. Also, I just realized I forgot to hit record. I forgot to record. It should be fine. I'll just figure out a way to download the VOD from Twitch. I just like to record them because sometimes I forget to deal with them before Twitch takes them down. Okay. Military cemetery. We'll take a break and do some side quests. There are 999 of them. Okay, we'll have to know specifically where we want to go. The tools. Look under the chair. Look, scope out the desk. Check out the flyers. Fort Memoriam. Oh, what's good? Do not touch eternal flame. Is this burning an eternal flame? I guess we're fighting a goblin. Ah. The punch heard around the world. Oh dang, I should have done this. Goblin bratwurst. Okie dokie. Took care of that. Go to Alexandria Ranch. Scared away! Oh, that's a lot of angry cows. Let's try it. Got the jump on them. Oh! Took him out! Took him out! Oh, they're not very strong. Roasted cow tongue, smoldering leather. Ooh. Scavenge. The Diary of Alexandria, Alexandria. You flip through the diary. Most of it is uneventful, describing the life of a woman who likes books and isn't interested in much else. It ends with a passage about a soldier from the nearby fort warning her about some kind of danger. He wouldn't specify, so she moved her most valuable books to the cellar and took the ordinary precautions. Example given, boarding up the windows, not leaving the house at night. Turns out, that isn't much good against cannonballs. That's unfortunate. Fancy cow punching. Okay. Uses your armor. Skill that reduces the muscle of all your opponents, which increases your maximum HP. Ronnie. Solid seal vault door. Investigate. It's done by the army. Tisk tisk. Bathtub. It's probably a trough, not a bathtub. Attack! Ow, my bones. I love the echo effect. Bam! Vernal soul fragments. For treason. Oh no. Sorry, I was looking at the foreshortening of the wall on the right. Pick over. Okay, we got some candy and some sausages. Okay, we got a lot of things. We got some diaries. Key to P.O. Box 114. Those are Private Mathau's diaries, empty pages, ink splotches, and latrine duty again, blah blah blah. Near the end, though, you start to see notes about the fort's commanding officer, Captain Simon, going off the deep end. As he puts it, being stuck out here in the middle of nowhere is doing nothing is driving the captain heckin' insane. When the captain eventually decided that a nearby ranch, occupied by a solitary woman and her book collection, was actually an enemy spy outpost, he felt compelled to warn the woman, but was too worried about getting court-martialed to give her any specific details of the looming threat. In an attempt to prevent an immediate cannon bombardment of the ranch, he stole some ballistic charts and hid them in a post office box during shore leave in dirt water. Unfortunately, the cannons had already been calibrated, and when he returned to the camp, he discovered the shelling had already begun. In his last entry, he declares his intention to start a mutiny, but the diary ends there, with no conclusion to the story. Yeah, you probably don't want to document that you're wanting to start a mutiny. Just a thought. Just a thought. Private Lemon. Private Lemon's diary is pretty dry and not very interesting. Just a list of day-to-day duties of a straight-laced soldier up in the hills without anything to fight. Toward the end, though, it starts to mention that their commanding officer, Captain Simon, is becoming increasingly agitated and convinced that a nearby ranch is being used as a spy outpost. Lemon doesn't sound convinced, but as one entry puts it, orders are orders. The last few entries have to do with dissent in the ranks and the possibility of mutiny, the thought of which Lemon abhors. The rest of the pages are blank. So oh yeah, this must have been where they stored all the fire. Nice view. Okie dokie. Missing. Oh. Let's. Fight. Ow. Oh, I'm going down. I got XP though. We're at 2 anger. Yeah, 2 angy. Are they playing Dungeons and Dragons? Hiya, I'm Melvin. Are you the cemetery? I think Jess said something about having a day job. It hasn't been that day for like 2 weeks though. The hat. What's with the hat? We're doing historical reenactments. You're playing a tabletop war game, but a historical one. This game you're playing. Oh, it's a very specialized form of entertainment. What I mean is, you seem to be using Flintlock 4000 rules, but my brother's set didn't have cows. Oh, well, yeah. We had to mod them in ourselves. Cool, huh? Oh my gosh, are we about to play Warhammer 40k? Can I play? I already know the games. Or know the rules. My brother used to bug me to play him all the time so he could test his strategies. Alrighty. Play the game! What battle would you like to recreate? Oh, we're the cows! Yeah, you gotta get rid of the healers first. Yay! Kinetoscope reel. Noodling around on his guitar. I want something different. Like playing the guitar, so I was thinking some kind of guitar game where you pretend you're in a band and have to hit the right chords. That sounds hard if you don't really know how to play guitar. Yeah, I thought of making it like a real simplified version of guitar, but then it wouldn't be much fun for me. I have an idea. Instead of pretending to play in a band, why don't you join an actual band and play guitar for real? I know a place that's looking for talent. Put my guitar skills to actual use? That's not a bad idea. It's the Jewel Saloon in Dirtwater. Tell 'em I sent ya. Godspeed, Guitar Man. Don't mind me, just gonna look through all your belongings. Spittoon. Unless... Search it. I sure am. Blexcalibur. 12 to 15 or 9 to 11. Oh, but it adds to my HP. Bench damage instead of physical. I'm gonna stick with this, I think. Okay. Woo! Candy! Okay. Boot Hill. I think we'll finish looking at these. Oh my gosh. Soup! I love soup. Woo! Meat! Search 'em. There's lockpicking too. I don't have a suitable vessel for the soup. Got a cultist mask. Diary under the crude pillow. This mine is the worst. It sucks so bad here. I've been in some lousy mines, but this one really takes the cake. Everything smells like soup. The walls are slick with it. I swear I could feel it getting into my pores. If I went to a doctor for a blood test, he'd probably tell me my blood is tomato basil bisque or whatever. Bisque? Turned out the dang soup table is higher than we thought. We're spending 90% of our time bailing the stuff out and only 10% digging. I got noodles in my boots. I hate this so much. Now the elevator's busted. It was always making a rattling noise and the guys off shift couldn't sleep. That finally stopped, but it stopped because the elevator itself stopped and we can't move at all. Why do we even set up camp here? I had to spend the whole day scrounging around to find replacement 137, 59, and 23-pound compression springs for repairs. We'll install them tomorrow. Gotta pack. I don't think I've ever... It's set mood. A wrench for the elevator. Oh, I saw that there was a monkey wrench available somewhere, but I don't remember where. YEEHAW! Okay. Boot Hill. Ah! Talking skeleton! Sorry, you took me by surprise. Ask about her book. The Divine So like a joke book? That's fun. Please go away. Leave. Aw, we didn't have to fight. That's nice. Reboot Hill. Oh. Go really far that way. Aw. Hey there. Howdy, ma'am. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, it's so awful. I can't remember at all. Let's start with the beginning. Well, you see, I had 4 daughters. They married 4 brothers, the Smith boys. And after that, they each had 5 daughters of their own. Unfortunately, I outlived every one of the 24 of them. You know you're a ghost, right? Oh, yes. In fact, I died here in this graveyard where they're all buried. I came to visit them, and I suppose my poor old heart finally gave out. What did you forget? I brought this bouquet of flowers to put on my favorite granddaughter's grave, but I can't remember which of them was my favorite. I'm so ashamed. I can't bear to leave until I've remembered. Maybe I can help you figure it out. Can you remember anything about your granddaughter? Oh, let me... I feel like I'm gonna need to write this down. So we're gonna get our handy dandy little notebook. It's a pad of post-it notes, okay? So the name ended with vowel. Anything else? Remember, I was 40. I was 40 when 37 to 42. She was born. Anything else? Her first name is longer than her last. Wait, do we know her name? So it's longer than Smith. First name longer than last. Smith? Question mark? Anything else? She wasn't buried not next to any of the daughters. Anything else? She passed at the same age as poor Becky. Same age, died as Becky. Okay. Be back in a minute. Okay. That's Becky. Becky was... Becky was 95. Alright, we're gonna go back this way. Pamela Smith. Nope. Pearl Smith. Nope. Penultimate Becky Smith. Oh, wait. Becky was 24. This is what I have written down. Just like some little notes. Penelope Smith was 50. Patricia Smith was no. First Becky Smith. So there's also a 38-year-old Becky Smith. Which Becky Smith? Fiona Smith. It's not Fiona. It's not Faye. It's not Faith. It's Fidelity. Was 49. Farah was 51. Okay. Meredith was 34. No. 37. Madeline was 39. 70, yeah, some crazy. Paula was only 5 years old. Patricia. Look at these already. Leslie was 19. Lilith was 37. Little Becky Smith. Poor Becky. Lenore is 313. Lailani was 15. Linda 35. Another Becky Smith. I swear. Magdalene 23. Melissa 38. Was it Melissa? Because I have a 38 here. First name's longer than the last one. I was 40 when she was born. So 1802. Was there an 1802? Was there an 1802? I'll be back. I think it was Melissa. With an M? Was it a meh? Melissa? No, it wasn't Melissa. Not Melissa. Okay, we're just gonna brute force this. Oh, I have to wait until... Okay. West of Loathing. I'll leave this on here for the next time. So we have to wait until tomorrow. But it's a ME name. Yes. Okay. I know, that was, I did so much quick math there. Be proud of me. Okay, these are not Smiths. Okay, this is at Reboot Hill? Where am I? Reboot Hill. Here we go. Bam! Okay. Let's head back to the railroad camp. And I think... Go to the menu, please. Main menu. So automatically save, so we're good. Yes, hydrate. Good point. I'm going to do that. I'm gonna switch this over. Actually, I'm gonna... That, do this, head on over to here. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for popping by. Thank you for enjoying the stream. Next week, hopefully I'll hear back from the Warriors of Light, and things will be super cool and awesome. I mean, they're already pretty super cool and awesome, but even more super cool and awesome. But yeah, that's it from me for today. Thank you for popping by, and I will catch you guys in the next stream. Bye. Doop-a-doop-a-doo.